Pokemon Legends Arceus has now leaked and we have access to every single new Pokemon and form. So major spoiler warnings ahead, because in this video I'm going to be showing you everything new. So let's start off here with Hisuian Growlithe. We've already seen this in the trailers and everything, but you have not seen shiny Hisuian Growlithe yet. It just seems to be getting a little bit more orange, which not the huge biggest change in the world. But now let's go on to its evolution, Hisuian Arcanine. And yeah, this thing looks sick. It has like these pointy rocks jagging like outside, the dark red, like this thing just looks sick. And it is going to be fire rock still. And then we got the shiny one. It gets more of a yellow, just like the regular Arcanine shiny. And then we got Voltorb. Again, we've seen Hisuian Voltorb. It's just like that wooden electric grass, but we have not seen the shiny Hisuian Voltorb yet, which just gets that black color. It looks okay. I'm not the huge, biggest fan of it, but, you know, it's fine. And now we have Hisuian Electrode. And, yeah, this thing is completely different than what fan art and speculation has led to. It's just, like, so angry and, like, it has engraved eyes. You know, we were thinking about a mustache, eyebrows, but no, this thing, nothing like that. And, again, it's taking after regular Electrode by just flipping a Voltorb on its side. And the shiny is just going to keep that black coloring. It's an okay shiny. I'm not too happy about it, but, you know, we'll see how it looks in game. But now, guys, major spoiler here. We get to our first starter Pokemon. Typhlosion has a brand new Hisuian form, and it's going to be Fire Ghost. And unfortunately, just like every other, I don't know what you call it, like every other file for the Pokemon, I guess, in all the other, like, 3D games, the sprites just don't have a fire. It doesn't have the fire. And we've seen in game that Cyndaquil has like the fire quills, but the file itself in the game's coding just does not have the fire. So unfortunately, we don't know what this thing like truly looks like. I would hope that it has like some purple, maybe orange, like smoky flames. That would be pretty cool. And the shiny's gonna get a blue one, so maybe it's gonna have some blue flames. That could be a very cool shiny there. It looks like the blue one has like some red red dots to it, so it looks more like the original Typhlosion. And Pokemon we have not seen yet, Hisuian Qwilfish, and it looks black and purple. This thing literally looks like Guzma. It looks like Guzma from Alola, kind of like Piers from Galar. It's just like that. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting from this thing. It's supposed to be, I think it was like what, Steel Poison or something like that. We don't know what the typings for all these Pokemon are. Obviously, they are just literally what everyone speculated and rumored about. So it's probably going to be what the rumors were, Steel and Poison, but we don't have complete confirmation yet. And the shiny for this thing, by the way, just looks absolutely amazing with that silver and purple. Definitely going to be shiny hunting this one when the game comes out. We don't really know how the shiny hunting works in this game, though, so maybe I'll make a video on that soon. But if you remember when Pokemon Legends Arceus first leaked in 2021, yeah, in 2021, there was like this leak of this climbing Pokemon, and we have not seen it yet, but everyone thought it was Weavile, and it turns out it is going to be Sneasel and Weavile evolution. So here is Hisuian Sneasel, and I'm pretty sure there is regular Sneasel and Weavile in the game's coding as well. But this thing, oh my god, this thing literally looks so cool. I just don't, these Pokemon look so awesome. I don't know what to say. And then the shiny looks just absolutely amazing. It's perfect colorway. It's literally perfect. And I am doing this in Pokédex order. So the next one is going to be the Gen 4 Legendaries, the Avalugg and Palkia. Oh my god, huge spoiler warnings. Just, if you have already, like, if you're scared of spoilers, just click off the video now, because this one's going to go crazy. This is Hisuian Dialga, and there is regular Dialga still, but this thing is, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like kind of like Kyurem with, you know, like how we had black and white Kyurem, which fused with Zekrom and Reshiram. This thing kind of looks like it's infused with Arceus plates. And here's the shiny. Shiny, oh my god, the shiny on this thing is literally perfect. This is like my channel's color scheme, so I might have to go shiny hunt this thing. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Absolutely amazing. And then Palkia here. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never liked the way Palkia originally looked, and this thing does not help it at all. It just has no arms. It's like a Minotaur kind of. But you know, it does have me thinking. If we remember, I think it was back in Eterna City in Sinnoh games. There's that one statue that is like half Dialga, half Palkia. It kind of makes me think that these Hisuian, Dialga, and Palkia are like gonna be fused together, and that's what inspired that like sculpture, because if you just like put the Dialga arms on top of Palkia, it almost like perfectly resembles the statue in my mind. So we'll see if I can replicate it in the editing. And shiny Palkia, just like regular, has that like more like reddish pink, I guess. And then Gen 5 comes. Here we go, Samurott. Oh my god, this thing, guys, you know what's my favorite game, Samurott. I always chose Samurott because I'm just a water type guy, and this is gonna be Water Dark. I know a lot of people are disappointed that it's not gonna be on 2 feet, kind of like a Samurai. I'm personally very happy with this. I think this thing looks sick. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. It takes after Greninja, which is my favorite Pokemon with Water Dark typing, and the shiny, shiny, it could be better, but you know what? It's not as bad as Electrode, so I'm fine with that. And then if you remember, we had like the female Pokemon teased in one of the trailers. Well, a lot of people were thinking Jinx or Jinx. There's a bunch of female Pokemon now that I think about it, but the one that came true is Liligant, and this is regular. This is Hisuian Liligant. It's regular form, and it looks pretty cool. It has like some feet. People were saying that it's gonna be grass fighting. It definitely looks like it can be. And the shiny looks very nice as well. I just want to point out that the shiny is a literal duplicate, or replicate rather, of the original Unova shinies for Liligant, which I think is a cool callback. It's the same color scheme. Really appreciate that. Then we got Hisuian Basculegion. And if you know Basculegion, it has a blue stripe and a red stripe. I think it just depends. It's just like version exclusives. But in Legends Arceus, it's not in the files that there's a blue and red stripe. There's only this Basculegion. Which it's pretty cool, honestly. It looks like a water ghost. I don't know, I'm just getting ghost vibe. The way its eyes are looking, it just looks like a ghost type. Maybe that's just the way it looks, but I think it's a water ghost. And that's the shiny, just like regular Basculegion, it gets like more brighter green. Then we got Zorua. We've seen this in the trailers, one of the coolest Pokemon revealed yet. And here is shiny Zorua. Same thing here, it looks absolutely sick with the blue. Again, a great callback to the original shiny Pokemon. With Unova Zorua, it's like black and red, and then gets black and blue, and then the same thing carries on for Hisuian Zorua. We've seen this thing before, but then the shiny version here has white and purple again, just like regular shiny Zoroark. Super cool. I'm definitely gonna be putting this thing on my team. We'll see if I can definitely shiny hunt it. Braviary. This is like my favorite Pokemon going into these games. It just looks absolutely sick. I've always wanted a Braviary on my team, but unfortunately, it's literally right before Victory Road. And we've seen Hisuian Braviary and shiny Braviary. I think literally everyone in the community can just like unanimously say that this thing is the best shiny in the game. Black and blue with the gold beak and the gold like talons. Oh my god, this thing looks so cool. I think everyone's gonna be shiny hunting this one. And then Avalugg. This was one that was teased to us. There's regular Bergmite, but then it evolves into this Avalugg, and I'm really mixed about this Pokemon. I don't know what to think. Supposedly, it's going to be an ice ground or ice rock. I don't know really what to expect. This thing kind of looks ugly to me. I don't know what the heck those things are at the front of its face. We'll see what ends up happening with it. I'm not a huge fan. Shiny is also pretty lame. What are you going to do about it, though? And then we had the tease about a Dragon Steel Goodra line. And Goodra is just perfectly normal in this game, but when it evolves into Sliggoo, you'll see here that it becomes like this Dragon Steel type, just like the rumor said. And it has like a snail shell, I guess, and it's like tucked inside of the shell. It's really weird. And the shiny just gets like a bronze shell. But then when it evolves into Goodra, it kind of looks very reminiscent of regular Goodra, except that its tail is just this huge, like, metal thing. I don't even know what to call it. But I'm assuming it just outgrew that shell, and now instead of its body being wrapped inside, its tail is, which I'm just telling you, this thing is 100% learning Iron Tail. I think everyone knows that. And then the shiny, again, is just going to be that bronze color. It's okay. It's okay. Not my favorite shiny. Moving on to Alola, and you know what that means. It's Decidueye, and this thing looks so cool. I don't know how to... It looks like something out of Majora's Mask, honestly. It looks so cool. It's grass fighting like we predicted. I think it's so cool. I really do. And its shiny looks so much better. Its shiny kind of reminds me of shiny Chestnut, the Kalos starter, which it's not a bad thing. I really like the shiny for this one. And then we're moving on to Weird Ear. We've already seen this thing. Pretty cool, I guess. Shiny, just like regular shiny Stantler. It just gets that green coloring. Then moving on to Kleavor, the Scyther evolution. We've seen regular Kleavor, but this shiny Kleavor, it's like getting this olive green. I'm pretty into it. I'm definitely not going to get it, though. I don't like greens too much. But it's a pretty good shiny. Better than Electrode. I'm going to say that much. And then here is the Hisuian Weavile. And yeah, this thing is just absolutely amazing. As you can see here, we got the climbing leak. It just takes right after the climbing leak from 2021. And I just can't, bro. The colorway on this thing is absolutely sick. Now, here's the thing. Like I said before, regular Sneasel and regular Weavile have been found in the game's files. So we know there's going to be regular Sneasel and regular, and then Hisuian Sneasel. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Hisuian Weavile. It looks like it's just going to be a new Sneasel evolution. Kind of like how Snorunt, or whatever the hell it's called, evolves into Frostlass or Glalie. I think that's what's going to happen with this thing. And again, the shiny just so good. Shiny is so good. This is one of the coolest Pokemon in this game. And then moving on to the Genie, there were some rumors that we would be getting a 4th Genie. So Thundurus, Landorus, Tornadus. Now we have this new fairy one. And again, we only have the picture. We don't have the names or typings for any of these guys yet. But this thing looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of a yokai, if you ever played Yokai Watch. It literally just looks like a yokai. People are saying it's going to be fairy flying. And the shiny, its shiny is pretty cool. I'm not against it. And if you remember, I don't know what the app was on 3DS. Some Poke Radar or something like that. But there would be this mirror glass, right? This item that you could use. And it would transform the genies into like a more animal-like form. And so that form is called Therian. And so we got the Therian Genie here, which I don't know what animal it takes after, but it looks pretty cool. A lot better than the regular Genie, I think. Shiny remains that same color. Not sure how we're going to get this new form. It's probably going to be a post-game thing, I'm feeling. Some sort of island we're going to go to, and it's going to be there. And then taking after the Qwilfish we've seen before, or that I showed you before, we have the new Qwilfish evolution. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you've ever played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze or whatever it's called, and you were in the water world, that thing, it literally looks like the monsters in that game, bro. And the shiny, again, super cool, the black and purple, but I'm telling you, this thing literally looks like it came straight out of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. And shiny looks amazing as well. And then we got Basculegion. We know what Basculegion is and what it does. But if you remember, in the Sinnoh games, there's a Pokemon called Shellos and Gastrodon that, based on what side of the region it came from, west or east, it has a different form. I think the west form was like pink, and the blue form was on the east. I'm pretty sure. So it looks like instead of having a red and blue stripe, Basculin and Basculegion, we're getting a west and east side, which it makes sense in terms of Sinnoh. So here's the west and shiny west Basculegion. Shiny looks really good with that purple. And then we got the east Basculegion, which looks less harsh. It looks more sleepy, to be honest. I like the color scheme on this one too, but preferably I'm going to stick with that purple. It looks so much better. And then bringing us to the final new Pokemon, and it's going to be Ursaring. I know a lot of people, there's like that one viral video about Ursa Void, a ghost Ursaring evolution. I'm sorry, that's not a thing, unfortunately. And this is an evolution, by the way. This is not a Hisuian Ursaring. This is an evolution. 100% going to be a noble Pokemon. I could already see it right now. I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. It looks kind of ugly. It looks like that one bear from Over the Hedge or whatever that movie was called. Shiny is also kind of lame in my opinion. But that's it. That's all the leaks that we got for the new Pokemon and forms in Legends Arceus. Honestly, I'm so happy with all these new Pokemon. They look absolutely sick. And if this video entertained you, make sure to leave a like. And you better subscribe. You better subscribe. Because it is leak season, baby. And I'm going to be making videos on every single thing and piece of information that we get. So you better subscribe. And I guess I'll see you in like 20 minutes when I make another video. Peace.